sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with their opponents. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover it.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And right away, he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Hurts. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throwing is Hurts. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. First carry of the game. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessful.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. 50. Hey, gun. 52's the mic. We own it.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
11.
No, check that. What, Mike 52?
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
7-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
Let's go, D.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Like 80. 12.
52's the mic, boy. 52. You better bring. I'm letting you know right now. You better bring.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Eagles 10, 49ers nothing.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
On second and goal, Garoppolo forced out to his left. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
49ers 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Gould now out to kick it away. Jackson now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Philadelphia.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Eagles 17, 49ers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of passing. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll run with Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Goal at the 49ers 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Eagles 24, 49ers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Where's 52? Watch this. Let's go, team. Let's go.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
I got you.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Come on. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I'm coming at you.
Hey, gun.
53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53. You don't want none.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the
I'm not
Eagles.
sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Hakeem Butler.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch a ball.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
To number 88.
Tyree Jackson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
7.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
11. Pick me up. Here we go.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And oh, my goodness, he loses it again.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch Mike. Let's go, Brady. Return over. Let's get that ball. Get that ball. Mike 52.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, it's Deshaun Jackson. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
On 1st down, Hurts. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
The 39-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Hurts. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Down. 3rd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. He's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
2nd and 2.
Get ready. 21. 52 by 52. Hey, keep it up. 52's the mark, boys. 52. Let's go, defense.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Sideline and incomplete. brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Third team.
53, Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. A short kick taken at the 18. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll run with Sanders. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That'll be a gain of 16. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And it'll move the chains.
2 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Let's go now.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Brought down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is caught by Jackson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Strip that ball. Here we go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's make these babies. Let's make these babies crawl all the way back.
Now Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Watch twits.
One, Omaha.
52.
Garoppolo now. His throw caught at about the 5. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Lining up.
George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Good.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to 24.
14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. This ball complete to Rager. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Garoppolo picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing is Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A heck of a way to start the 4th quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Jalen Hurts. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Eagles.
Makes the score.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They'll run the toss to Mostert. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
5'2" is the mic. Mike 5'2", Mike 5'2". 65, 65, 65. Check, 52's the mic. Check.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Watch Mike, watch 11, 11.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Come to my work.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
54's Mike.
Hurts. Rolling to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Mike 52, Mike. 52's the mic, boys. 52.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Being chased out left. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 35.
Make a play ball, baby. Make a play ball.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. All day, baby, all day.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, come on, come on, come on.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
The ball carrier.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Mike, 53. 53.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Tonight's final score, Eagles.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.